Hey, what's good, guys? December for you, and people still don't prioritize their lives. It's so crazy, it's so wicked. We will be so consumed in so many different things, like social media. We'll click on social media so fast before we want to pick up a book, before we want to read anything, before we want to learn a craft. We'll pick up our cell phones. I'm victimizing and doing it as well, but it's just like, why? Like, we don't prioritize at all. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of us aren't where we want to be at in life, and it's all on us. Like, we choose to pick this up. We choose to focus to be in our phone. If we're not using every second, every minute, every hour to get our craft or to put us where we need to be in our life, then what are we doing? Like, what is our sole purpose? I wasted so many years, trying to find stuff out. Like, it's okay, cool to try to figure yourself out, try to find your craft, try to find what tickles your twine and stuff like that. But if you're not out here like really just pushing the envelope, like really trying to be where you need to be in life, you're wasting your time. Like, I'm looking at my phone and it's just like, for so long I used to try to figure out like what I want to do in my life, what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be, who I want to be known for. And right around now I kinda got a grasp of what I want to do in my life and whatnot, the people that I want to affect and the lives that I want to change. But everything that you're doing, you should structure it out to try to really be where you want to be at. You should really structure it out and really think about it like, how can I get to this point? You can't just build a building. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You can't just wake up one day and be like, yeah, I want to build a building. F it, let's just build it. Nah, everything has to start from a process. You have to get the strongest beams to go deeper into the ground. Can't be on the top of the ground because at some point you're gonna sway left and right. Sometimes the winds, the storms, the thunderstorms, everything is gonna sway you left and right. If it's not strong enough, it's gonna fall. So your foundation is the most key point to building you, to loving you. Your foundation can consist of self-worth, self-happiness, motivation, self-belief, religion, um, emotional stability. This is what I say should be your foundation. If you don't have these things as foundation, you should stop looking for it in someone else. You should stop trying to find this love in someone else, and really, really get this with yourself. And this is no knock to you. I'm not coming at you. I'm not trying to tell you about yourself, but I'm telling you because this is what I did. I was trying to become something, not knowing who I was internally. For so many years, I was telling myself I was this person. I was this person. I'm this all well put together guy, but that's the facade I was giving off because that's what I thought people wanted to see. That's what I thought the women wanted. That's what I thought my guy friends was cool with. Like, oh man, I got it all together. I want to be friends with him. In actuality, I didn't have nothing together, bro. I didn't have it together. Of course I put my foot on the gas pedal and I went towards certain things. I was hooping. I was doing it because I was in school. I'm doing all these things, so it's looking like, I'm doing what I want to do for my life. But in actuality, this might be the happiest I've been in a long time because I actually found a craft that I want to stick to, that I want to master just as much as I wanted to master basketball. My emotional status was pretty big because I had to deal with my insecurities. I had to deal with my validation. Although I was popular, although I was very attractive, I still had it. I still had an image I need to keep up with and stay consistent with because so many people was expecting me to stay of this caliber. That I'm a black guy with blonde hair, I got tattoos, got to stay in shape. These things are hard. Like, this is like first world problems, I call this, like things that I have to really keep up with. And stuff that, you really shouldn't stress about, but you will stress about because that's just what you do. But I wasn't prioritizing my life. I was prioritizing things that I thought was my life, but not really prioritizing what made me happy. I was doing things that I think would have made other people happy, which would have made them see like, okay, Matt's the one for me to pick. Matt's the one for me to stick around, so let me keep him close because he's doing things that I think I would like. I was never doing things that actually made me happy except for basketball, telling jokes here and there. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not spending every second, minute, moment, time that you can to perfect your craft, to find out who you are, to love you, then it's like, what are you doing? It's like, if you're not pushing to be at the desired point in your life, to be in a space in your life where it's just like, complete bliss. Whether it's you going on vacation, going on cruise ships, whether it's you knitting, crackers and cheese, whatever it is. Whatever it is that makes you happy, you have to figure that out. You have to find it out. Because it's like, what else are you doing with your life? What else are you wasting your time on? What else is actually pushing you forward? Because if you're not happy with what you're doing in your life, you're going to become lazy at it. And the thing about being lazy at something is, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, I listened to Gary Vee, and he was saying that, you know, being lazy could be a positive thing. And I was like, what is he talking about? Like, being lazy cannot be a positive thing. But in actuality, what he said is true. If you're lazy towards something, you're just not interested in it. If you're just not interested in it, your body will not be susceptible to it. It'll be like, you know what, I don't want to do this, I'm tired. Ugh. You ever realize when you're doing homework or you're reading a book or you're reading a newspaper, you start yawning because you're not that intrigued about it. You really don't want to do it. It doesn't get your blood flowing, or it doesn't get your excitement going. It does nothing for you. So in actuality, you know, finding out that you're lazy about something that you're doing is actually good, because you can remove it from your life completely and not deal with it at all. You know what I mean? So if you're doing something in your life right now, you know, if you got to go to work and you got to go to these things and you start feeling like, oh, I don't want to be here, counting the time, bro, you might have to tap onto something else. Something else might have to be something else for you. You know, you might have to just switch it up. You know, left hand, right hand, you just might have to switch it up. You just got to do something. Just get going and do something. The worst thing you can do is sit around and just be bullshitting. Stop BSing. What you BSing for? What else you doing with your life? Oh, you scrolling? Oh, this one posted this picture. Oh, this one posted this picture. I like it, but I'm not going to double tap it. You complaining about everything that's going wrong with your life. And how you're in a situation, how you're broke, how you're not happy, how you can't find love, how you're looking for a relationship but you won't leave the house, how you want to stack money, but all you're doing is buying weed or buying jewelry or buying Fashion Nova clothes or buying H&M to look nice for people that don't even care about how you look. You're complaining, but never saying that you're the problem. One of the worst things that I did in life was I used to blame everybody else for my problems and never take on ownership and never be like, you know what, Matt, it's just you. And you're probably doing the same thing. You're probably telling yourself the same thing, like, you know, it's not me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing. It is. It is. And you got to be okay with that. Come to the terms of the knowledge come to the terms of the point. It's like, yo, you know what? Yeah, I'm messed up in the head. Or I'm not emotionally happy. Ladies, stop sleeping with men looking for temporary compensation because you just want to feel love. Men, stop sleeping with multiple women because you can. You know, I understand both sides of the spectrum. I understand. Just don't. You know, really, really sit down and try to have some retention and even in your emotional life. You know, like build a foundation of whatever you believe in. You know, we all have a God. To me, it's one God above all gods. You know, that's who I pray to. That's who I believe in. That's who I believe has put me in a position for me to have a platform for you guys. You know, and I'm very cautious and very careful about what I spit out to you guys because, like I said, I don't want God holding me accountable for sending off the wrong message. So what I do want to say is I do want to be straightforward and consistent and let you know that you are a product of your own environment. And if you are stuck in a situation that you do not want to be stuck in and you are not doing everything in your power to make yourself out of it, that's on you. If you're not taking these minutes, seconds, hours to get yourself out of this situation, it's on you. Stop pointing the finger at your mom, your pops, the abusive relationship. Stop pointing this finger at the situations that you've been through. You could have been molested. You could have been raped. You could have been taken advantage of. You could have been through all these things at a younger age, at this age right now. And that's not at all. Do not get this misconstrued. That's not at all okay, what you've been through. Those scars that you went through is not at all okay. But if you choose to stay in this situation, that's on you. Yes, your mindset might be different. Yes, your heart might be different. Yes, you might not trust ever again. Yes, you might not. But it's on you to get your ass up and get going and get something done for you. Nobody in the world is going to be sympathetic for you. Somebody might feel sorry for you for a week, maybe 2. But after that, nobody cares. After that, it's like, oh, I'm sorry you had to go through this. Oh, I'm sorry. This, let's think about it, yo. 300,000 women were missing from the United States last year. 65,000 this year are black women. Like, once one person goes missing, you know, it's like scary. 10 people scary. 100 people scary. We talk about 65,000 black women are missing right now. Like, we're seeing vans abduct people and stuff like that, and human trafficking and stuff. It's pretty much prevalent. Like, think about how scary that is. Why have we not heard on a consistent basis about these 65,000 women that's missing? African American women at that. It lets you know that society only stays on top of things that are now. That is current now. And that right there, you know, that's not cool. But the thing about it is that you can't allow what you've been through in your life to hold you hostage, to hold you paralyzed. Because ain't nobody gonna push you up that ramp if you're in a wheelchair. If you by yourself. Ain't nobody gonna help you eat, walk, find love, or anything like that. It's on you to get up and go do this. It's on you. You gotta do it. Because who else is gonna do it for you? Don't nobody else care about your situation. Most times, 9 out of 10, a person will listen to your problems just to feel better about their problems. Not because they really care about you. Stop being an open book to everybody, yo. Talk to yourself. Love yourself. Be your own diary. And then talk to God about everything else. Don't worry about if the right man will come to your life or the right woman will come to your life. Don't worry about if you're going to be able to raise your kid right. And put yourself in a situation where your foundation is pretty solid. So whatever comes to you, you can handle it. Be that building. Don't be on the surface. Build your foundation deep in the ground. So no matter what pushes you one way or another way, you're going to always still have that place. You're going to always still have that position. I'm fighting to do it every day. I don't have it down pat. I don't have it figured out. But I'm okay with telling you guys that. And I want you guys to be okay with commenting and let me know that you're going to rock and do it with me. It's not easy. We got a couple of more days into the year. All the seeds you plant now, you're going to flourish. You're going to experience in 2020. The year of the vision. Make sure everything you put down now, you can seize. Because if anybody deserves it, shit, I know I do. The question you gotta ask yourself is, do you? I hope you guys have a blessed one. Have a great day. You know, go get a bag, stay out your feelings. New merch dropping into this week. It's your boy Matt Thomas. It's your boy Royalty. Hope you guys have a blessed one. Over and out.